Hi guys, my name is Jitesg Banjan and I'm the head coach for Indian Combat Sports Academy. Indian MMA, it's definitely growing and it's growing a lot because a lot of Indian fighters are fighting in 1FC and MFN. After MFN came, I think before SFL was also there obviously, but after MFN came into picture, I think it has really helped for the to set a benchmark in Indian MMA, and things are just getting better and better, and a lot of foreign promotions they are really looking for Indian fighters right now, because personally we also have got a lot of approaches from different organizations, so that shows that foreign promotions are definitely looking for Indian fighters right now, and it has definitely got better. Here I think a little bit different over here, because I know, because whenever I have a conversation, because I speak with different coaches actually. So whenever they say that or I've seen them people speaking on interviews or something, they say that Indian fighters are not with the par with the foreign fighters. I slightly disagree. I do not disagree with every bit of what they're saying, but I slightly disagree with that, because still I think the Indian coaches, what they're thinking is, when we talk about MMA, they think about BJJ, or they think about pure striking. See, when we talk about MMA, it doesn't matter that I can say that skill wise we are a little bit behind, but the major problem is actually mentality over here, because the thing what we follow, the thing what we follow, and we have subconsciously it has got into our mind that foreign fighters are better and all that. They're obviously better because you guys are always checking out UFC and 1FC, and those are the guys who are at the top right now. And when you see if you see Khabib and Conor McGregor or anyone like that, John Jones or something, the top category guys, obviously you guys cannot obviously the Indian guy is not with par with them, but they fail to understand that there is a how shall I say, it's like there is a structure over there also. You guys are always seeing at the top level fighters, but there are bottom level fighters also with same experience. Probably there is an Indian fighter who has 2 years experience, and there is a foreign fighter with 2 years experience. I do not judge that foreign fighter is better than an Indian fighter. I really don't think so like that. And because these Indian coaches, they take a comparison in terms of BJJ basically, especially I have seen, because see, I understand BJJ, India is a lot behind, to be very frank. I can easily say it because we have a very strong grappling team also. So I can easily say that we are not at that level, but to say it in MMA, I do not agree with it, because if you say US wrestlers are better, so do Indian wrestlers are. We do have Olympic champions in India also. If you go to northern side, or in Karnataka, we have a place called Belgaum. So there are tons of wrestlers over there. So I don't agree that we are definitely not right now, but I don't agree that they are better. I disagree. Actually, I disagree with the fact. To be very frank, I'll tell you one more thing why I disagree is because if being a coach, I think my fighter cannot perform against a foreign fighter. The same subconscious message and energy goes to my fighter. Even they don't believe it then. So I don't think so. It's the right thing to do, right thing to say or think also, because that's not the reality, to be very frank. If that was the case, I really think the best team in Asia is Team Lakhai any day. They do not have a foreign BJJ coach or something. They are from a small town of Philippines, and they are very good. And then if that was the case, then how do they perform with the top level BJJ athletes in 1FC? So I do not agree with that fact that for Indian fighters are not par with foreign fighters. The only thing which is lacking is experience. Second thing is mentality. The problem with Indian fighters' mentality is they get satisfied very soon. Like for example, they do something, if they get achievement in a way, they get satisfied, and when they get satisfied, that hunger is over. So I think that's where it is going bad. I really. Most cherished moment for me, it is definitely not in MMA. It is basically a kickboxing fight which happened in Pune, where Clinton and Shyamanand fought in that in the kickboxing tournament. I think it was 8-man tournament or something. So Clinton won his weight category. I think he fought 6 fight or something. I think something. I don't remember how many knockouts or something. People don't think Clinton is a striker. He's basically a striker. Second is Shyamanand also won his weight category. Then what happened? They had this weird rule of having absolute champions. I've never heard that it can be done in striking also, because absolute fights happens only in grappling, not in striking. So they did that, and Shyamanand fought in that, and Shyamanand knocked out the heavyweight champion, and he was one of the top strikers. So that was memorable because no one thought we will win that. So yeah, Shyamanand knocked out that heavyweight, and yeah, that was one of the most cherished moment in my coaching career. This question is I don't know, you're asking through as MMA sport or athlete. I am not able to understand, but to be very frank, see, as an athlete, I really think guys like Bala Shetty and Rajendra Singh Meena. All these guys, they set it up. They went to. They were the guys who started. I felt, because in big promotions. Before that, also there are a lot of fighters who have fought here and there. But I think these guys have set up a small stage, because it started from somewhere. So I think these are the guys. And in the sport wise, I think MMA was introduced in India by Daniel Isaac. So I think Mr. Daniel Isaac is the one who introduced the sport in Indian MMA, if I'm not wrong. I know there is a lot of friction here and there, and I do not want to get into that, but I do not want to get into the politics part of it. But I know the matter of fact that it was introduced by Daniel Isaac easily in India, and now there are a lot of people actually. So it is not wrong. It is not wrong at the end. Unless and until athletes are benefiting, it's we cannot say anything. But only the guy who introduced, person who set it up for Indian MMA is definitely Daniel Isaac, easily. Currently, it is Kantra Jagasa. Yes, it's Kantra Jagasa, because the opponents he has fought, and the last fight, obviously, where he fought in Brave, and he fought the number 1 contender of Brave. The guy Navras was supposed to fight for the belt, so Kantraj beat him. So that's the potential of Kantraj, and he did a very short, I think 1.5 month camp with us, and still there's a lot of things, I feel that Kantraj has it, he has it, so many things. I feel that he is operating probably at his 55 or 60%. I have so much to pull out from him actually, I feel. So point to point best currently, I think it is Kantraj. But in future, if not my team also, I see Anshul Jubli. He has that mindset. I think he can also be one of the pound-to-pound best in the country. But obviously there is a fight happening between Srikanth and him, and even Srikanth is extremely good fighter. So it's a, I think lightweight is catching up a lot of heat in India. And yeah, this is the one. I have many. I do not have one, but my favorite MMA fighter is Shinya Aoki. I think I really like his mentality because being a coach, I do not follow names. I obviously like Conor McGregor, I like Khabib, I like John Jones, everyone. But the thing is, I see something else. It's hard to explain. So for me, it's Shinya Aoki for sure. I cannot disclose a lot of information, obviously, but yeah, this is the fight which everyone wants to see. So MFN is gonna earn dollars, I hope, some money fight. But yeah, Anshul has a good grappling. I have seen it. Srikanth, I think, yeah, Srikanth also has it. I've seen it. Anshul has a decent striking. Srikanth has a great striking. Wrestling, Anshul has good wrestling. Srikanth is from a wrestling background and his wrestling is good. So all the three well-rounded. I would say the guy who works hard will win over here. Anshul versus Srikanth, the guy who works hard will win over here. It will not matter what is the skill set of both the fighters. It is just who works hard. And I really think the guy who will win over here is the guy who wants to make a mark. I just want to say that. That's it. Okay. Some hard questions. Again, just like I took Clinton's name, I'm gonna take some name which grappling community knows, but the general MMA community doesn't know about him. It will be definitely Anjan Raman for me, pound to pound best grappler. And I saw a fighter named Ashwin who H-O-O-N. So I recently ICSA saw the fight. He is also very good. So it has to be between these two for sure. And yeah, so right now Ashwin Ho looks very strong because he is in a flow, and Anjan was out of action because of the injury. And also, I don't know this fight will ever happen because Anjan is focusing on his MMA career, not in pure grappling. But yeah, pound to pound best grappler, it should be Ashwin Ho or Anjan Raman. And if I have to take many more names, then there are like, if we can put their names in the conversation, it is Rohit, it is Clinton Kenyon DeCruz. He has never been defeated in grappling, never, like not even lost one round submission. He's good. So Clinton, Yadvinder Singh, once he gets back his form, I think Yadvinder Singh, Tarun Yadav is good, Uma Maheshwar Reddy, and who else? Kantra Jagas, obviously. Yeah, so I'm sorry if I'm missing out some names because these are the names which comes to my mind. Obviously, I would have missed a couple of names, so don't take it personally, please. So what comes into my mind is something like, okay. I cannot say only the team. See, when we talk about team in MMA, if it is, you have asked which team do you think is the best? In what? BJJ, MMA striking? Okay, 1 second. Which team do you think is the best? In BJJ, it's you see. Let me at least be diplomatic here, or already half of the team hates me anyway. So I don't want to make more enemies. So I think the best when we categorize best according to me, so you have to categorize BJJ, MMA and striking. I do not want to get into wrestling because wrestling is, who is the best in India. So in BJJ, I would say IJJ, Delhi Cross Train, Jitendra Khare's Evolution, and we have never competed with them, so I don't know the name, but Ashwin Hu, the guy who represented Ashwin Hu, all the grapplers were extremely good. Like, they were impressive. It was very good. I'm so sorry. I just don't remember the name. 1 second. I can't even Google. 1 second. Warriors Co Academy. Yeah. So my pick for the best BJJ team is IJJ, Delhi Cross Train, Warriors Co, and Evolution. So I think in BJJ, they are very good. Like, the top team. Second is striking. Striking, very interesting. I think striking. I think Bala can create a great team, and he's creating it right now. He has he has a couple of very young fighters. So I think striking team or coach would be Balakrishna Shetty from Mumbai. One Punch, his gym's names, and I know athletes. I don't know the name. I'm really bad with the names. I've seen a lot of Kerala fighters actually. They are extremely good because they are into Muay Thai. So a lot of events happen. I know Mr. Binu. He represents the team, so I don't know he's the coach or he's the coach plus manager. But these Kerala strikers are extremely good. Kerala strikers are something which I sit out and I watch the complete fight because they're technical. They know what they're doing, and because I'm not a Malayali. But I've seen that Kerala guys are good at striking. I think it's because of the belt has that aggression, the creativity. So yeah, they have that creativity, the intention, the ego, the rawness they have. So I really feel the Kerala. I don't know the team name, but yes, Kerala strikers are good. MMA, the best MMA team in India, I would say, is Delhi Cross Train, obviously, and Evolution, Jitendra Khare's. Yeah, I really feel they're good. Anyone I'm missing out about? Yeah, I'm sorry if I missed someone. Yeah, I think only 2 teams which comes to my mind, which they have achieved a lot. In grappling, it's Rohit, Siddharth from Delhi, Siddharth Singh, Jitendra Khare from Mumbai. For grappling, striking, Balakrishna Shetty. I can only take one name because Kerala coach I am not. Binu, I think, is the coach. I've seen athletes, I've not seen who's the coach. So I think Binu. MMA, Jitendra Khare and Siddharth. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm missing out. In BJJ, obviously, I don't know who's the coach for Warrior Co. Actually, I'm not sure about it. So might be Ashwin Hu or someone. I just don't know. But yeah, so best coach according to me. I can make a hell lot of money if I start taking every fighter who is approaching us, I can make a hell lot of money. I know that, but I don't want to because my team, what I have created is not for money or not for fame. It is something which I love, something which in my career I didn't get a lot of things. So I try to give that to these fighters who are hungry, because I have taken a couple of fighters in the past, and it was a bad experience. So I personally don't want to take any fighters from outside. And also, if these guys have approached me, I've definitely heard a lot of bad things about them. So that is the one reason I don't take it. So I think very rare people have entered in my team. Kantaraj Agasa, I met Kantaraj I think 3 times, and the 4th time when we spoke on the phone, that thing worked out. 3 times I had to decline Kantaraj because he was associated with different people, and I was not comfortable with, because the people who he was associated were here and there talking shit about us, and they were saying, oh, we'll beat that team and all that. I hate such people. If you think you want to beat us, we can definitely give a shot. So if you have that kind of emotion against me or my team, so why do you want to be nice to me? So I'm very clear with it. If you want to be my competitor, just be my competitor. Do not try to be my friend. So I do not like that kind of attitude. Just be what you are, because we are a martial artist. So we are not a business people, and this is the problem in Indian MMA right now. A lot of people are trying to be businessmen. So I find it really difficult. That's why my business is handled by different guys. I do not handle my own business. And so if I was not taking Kantaraj at that time, definitely I would not take a lot of other fighters. And also a lot of fighters, I would say a couple of 1FC's big names have come to my gym. MFN, there are a couple of different names I do not want to disclose, because then it will be an issue. So these guys have tried approaching, and they have tried to come to my team and all that. I have straight away or indirectly I have told them no, because I am not interested, to be very frank. I do not want to say anything about Shyam's recent loss. All I want to say is those fucking idiots who are commenting on Shyam's loss, I put it over here, and this one fight will be very personal now for me, very personal. I've heard a lot of people talking shit about Shyamanand. See, I have a team, obviously. There are a couple of people who are very close to me, and Shyam is one of them. So that loss didn't go well with me, and that was the first loss which it's not like we have not lost something here and there, but there is one loss which my A team has never lost from 7 years. This is the first loss we had. It was a miscalculation from me. I do not want to take anything anything from his opponent. He's an extremely good fighter, obviously. Nothing against him, to be very frank. Still, there is nothing against him. He did his job. So, but the thing what I took personally is people talking about his game, and people talking about his, he's not good, this or that. We'll talk, because I think let Shyamanand, we'll do the talking afterwards, not now, because I know we have lost. But yeah, one thing again I want to say, that loss was because of me. I don't know, bahane jaisa lagega, but he was obviously very injured. It was a stupid of me. I was so stupid that put him in the fight, because it was a very big card and all that. I thought, okay, MFN is there, I cannot pull out another. A lot of things happened, a lot of miscalculations happened, and so it's fine. People have judged him, it's fine, let them judge. My job is to make him the top featherweight, so let them. This is something very personal. So obviously Jitesg Banjan is into this right now, so whatever I take personally, I have not left anyone. So you guys will not see the result very immediately, but over the years you guys will say, where is Shyamanand? Until and unless he retires or he quits, if he is going, will show what it is, because I know featherweight is filled with very good fighters, and yeah, I'll make him fight featherweight, and let me see. You guys will see. You guys have not seen Shyamanand's best. That was not his striking, and obviously, one more thing I want to say in this interview is, a lot of people said, why did Shyamanand didn't take Sanjit Budwar down like Anshul Jubli, because there was a lot of commenting here and there and all that. Nothing personal against any guys, but the thing is, Shyamanand couldn't take Sanjit Budwar down in the game is not because he lacked wrestling or his grappling is not good. Shyamanand is an extremely good grappler. People cannot talk shit about my team about grappling. Come on, man. Like, I do not want to call ourselves the best, but I think people have forgotten 5 years what has happened. What was happening in the grappling scene in 5 years? Who was dominating? Which team was dominating? So don't talk shit about Shyamanand. So Shyamanand is he was not able to take down because he was very badly injured. So we had to strike, and somehow magically his opponent knew where to hit accurately, and a couple of 4-5 hits, and he couldn't continue. And it was someone from my gym who leaked the news. So a lot of shit happens. We'll be careful next time. But the guys who are talking shit, we'll answer them for sure.